Hi, welcome to Kika Tips. I'm your host, Michelangelo Barques. Well. Happy Friday to you all. I'm your host, Michelangelo. And again, another bloody shirt. Anyway, I've been checking my emails, and a lot of you thought my melodies were a wee bit hard, from Tales of the Crypt to Beetlejuice, and even Super Friends. Well, that's why, sometimes I categorize these lessons according to what I feel would be the most appropriate. Sometimes I say this lesson is for beginners, or this lesson is for intermediate or advanced. But with that being said, this lesson is geared towards beginners, strictly beginners. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing two easy songs. One song is called Green Sleeve, which is it's a classical piece, but I broke it down to where we just play single notes. Another song will be golly gee willy. Shoot, Jeopardy theme. Alright, so let's get started. This is the Jeopardy theme. Now, it's over there afterwards, but first it starts off here. It does the same thing, but just kind of ends up instead of starting off on a B, we would start off on a C. But anyway, let's just take it from the B off the 12th fret off the B string, and we're going to go 12 to the 12 off the high E, and then back to the 12 off the B, and then off the 9 off the G. So we got, and then from there we're going to go 12 off the B, 12 off the E, 12 off the B, and then 12 off the B, 12 off the high E, 12 off the B, 12 off the high E, and then we're going to go to the 16, 14, 12. And actually you can see we're going to be doing that 2 times. So high E, 16, 14, 12. B string, 16, 14, 12. And then we're going to come down again, repeat from the beginning. And then from there, we're going to climb the C sharp Phrygian somewhat backwards. But from the 12 to the 9, to the 12 off the B, to the 10, 9, and then to the 11 off the G, and then the 9. And then we're going to slide. Doesn't matter. I like to take it from the 2nd fret down, and then we're just going to move up to the C. So we're going to go to the 13, to the 13 off the high E. Same thing. And as you saw from there, all I did was go to the 10 off the D to the 10 off the G as my conclusion. as you can see, these songs are these themes are for beginners. Now, intermediate, if you want to attempt this, by all means. Because when I was a beginner, or intermediate rather, I would learn everything that I possibly could. And for you advanced, this might be a little boring, but if you can stick it out and learn some of the melodies, then more power to you. Alright, so now we're going to do the theme to, well, at least a melody to Greensleeve. Now, as you all know, Greensleeve starts off like this. Well, I broke it down to where all we're going to be doing is this. Simple. Alright, so we're going to take it from the 14 off the G to the 13 off the B to the 15 off the B to the 12 off the high E to the 14 off the high E, back to the 12, and then to the 15 off the B, then 12, 12. That's right. So we got this. Now from there, we're going to go 14 to the 16 to the 13. So the 14 to the 16 is off the G string. Then to the 13 off the B, 14 off the G, 15 off the D. And then we're going to go 13 and 14. And then we're going to go to the 12 off the B, to the 13 off the G, and then to the 14 off the D. And then we're going to repeat the first part of it just like the Jeopardy theme. Now this is where it kind of changes pace. Now from going from the 14, we're going to go to the 12 off the B, to the 13, back to the 12, 14, 13, 16 off the D, 13 off the G, and then back to the 14 off the G. So now, here is Greensleeve. And there you have your melodies. Now remember, these melodies are literally geared toward the beginning student. But as I said, intermediate, if you want to attempt this, then by all means, go for it. And all of you advanced players, if this is a little too slow for you, then check out my other video logs. You know, I have something for everyone. Okay, my time is just about up. It's about 9 minutes and 20 seconds. But if you want to hear me do a melody over the air, or if you have a favorite horror movie that you just gotta get to know the theme of, then hit me up. You can write me down here, or you can reach me on my email at SocratesBestFriend@yahoo.com. That's SOCRATES bestfriend@yahoo.com. This is Michelangelo Barques. I want to see your name in lights.